What a time she's had, and right now this storyline is remarkable. I mean, we actually had a real life lady on last week who it happened to, and she said it really helped her.
It's quite interesting. When they proposed this storyline, I was a bit concerned because I thought, historically, as we've seen, Leanne's quite a strong character.
Very much so.
And I thought she wouldn't take that from a child. But I think the way in which it's been done is quite clever. You know, he's a child who's been through so much with his dad, with the alcoholism. He's lost so many people in his life. And she's been the one constant, so she'll never give up on him. And it's been really great to play out because I think they've pretty much done it in real time. It's not just been 2 weeks of a storyline. They've played it out, and we continue to play it out, what we're filming at the moment. So, yeah, it's been quite interesting to see a different side for Leanne as well.
And I think it has actually helped an awful lot of people, because I think in that situation you feel like you're on your own.
Yeah.
And it's incredible. They're saying it's something like 1 in 11 families that this happens to. I mean, it's remarkable.
Yeah.
It's the last kind of taboo almost, isn't it?
And it's also portraying Leanne as a single parent, so she's got no support. She's got really no family around
And it's
her.
that thing of you don't want to tell anybody because
you're embarrassed.
You're ashamed because it shouldn't really be happening.
Yeah.
He's done, Alex, isn't it, plays Simon. He has doing some amazing work, isn't he? He's only, he's not 14, quite 14 yet.
Not quite 14 yet. I've been working with Alex since he was 6.
Of course, you must have such a brilliant bond, because we've seen him growing up in front of our very eyes.
Yeah, he's dealt with this storyline with such maturity, and he's understood it really well. And you know, for him, I'm sure on the street he's had an interesting reaction, shall we say? And he's just dealing with it beautifully. And we talk about the scenes, and we make sure that he's happy with the scenes that we're doing, because they can be quite nasty. And he's a really sweet little boy, so it goes against everything that comes naturally to him.
Of course.
So we've worked on it quite closely with him, and we're looking after him, and he's just been brilliant.
No, absolutely. And what sort of reaction does your character get now? Because over the years it must have changed from the public perception. I think, I mean, I've always really liked her despite herself. You've brought that to her. You've brought that likability.
I always see Leanne as there's a vulnerability there. Because she's not had the best background. You know, she's been sort of dragged up by parents that really didn't care for her very well. They loved her, but they didn't. They weren't there for her. So she's tried to do that for Simon. So I've tried to kind of incorporate that over the years, and sometimes I could shake her. You know, sometimes she's very frustrating, but she's always tried to redeem herself, and I think that's really important. And the writers have enabled the character to develop and move on to these different stories and grow and become a better person as well.
No, that's true, because I think she's at core a very, very decent woman. You believe it was nearly 20 years ago. Shall we have a look back?
Okay.
This is one, if not the earliest, it's one of your very earliest appearances.
Time what took you? Oh, it took us ages to get keys. You know I'm slowly up down at council office.
Did you do the shopping?
Oh no, this is Scotch Miss. Hey, don't cheat your dad.
Well, are you opening up then or what?
You've got keys.
No, you've got the key.
Does that feel like 20 years ago?
Not at all.
It
really doesn't. Only when you look back, and especially now, because there's a lot younger cast members in Corrie. I feel like one of the older ones, but I still feel the same as I did back then.
I know, and that's true, because you've moved. You've gone from it's in a different location now, and everything. It's all changed, and yet it still is the same.
Still the same.
I mean, we don't notice as viewers. It's still absolutely the same. You did take a break.
I did.
You took a little bit of time out and did lots of other projects. What drew you back in again? Was it storylines, I guess?
Yeah, I kind of missed her, really. And lots of my family, the Battersbys, were still there. So there was reason for Leanne to go back, which she did. And then now I'm the last Battersby standing. So
that's true.
It would be nice at some point if they came to visit me. Hint, hint.
It would. It would. Now that would be very interesting. That family would be very interesting indeed.